Now from the north. So coming to the plate, Jock Peterson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Cervelli has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the open. Yes, no. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Hit in the air out to center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Standing in, Justin Turner. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Behind 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the. Dallas Keuchel is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Here's Starling Marte. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now. Corey Dickerson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Keuchel pauses. Here's the 0-1. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Marte at second with 2 down. Swing, and he pops him up. Turner has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pirates leave 1. Still no score.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Bellinger has been enjoying a monstrous season to this point, and so far the fans are rewarding him with a ton of all-star consideration. He leads all first basemen in the National League coming into today.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game, Boney, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game. Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back. And again a throw. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. The 1-1 home. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. The throw will go to third. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. So striding forward now, JT Realmuto. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's 1 for 3. Bouncer to the left side. Reined in. And he'll go the short way to retire this. Josh Bell the next to hit. As they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And that's taken for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And that misses for ball 1. Bell stands at second with no outs. Smoke toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third. Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Rodriguez, a 32-year-old veteran. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. At the plate, Gregory Polanco. Ready, here's the first offering. Snap throw from the catcher. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Jameson Taillon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toll. We'll begin things here against Jameson Taillon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Frazier has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Settling in now, Dallas Keuchel. First pitch on its way. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Dickerson, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Jock Peterson now, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down. Standing in, Josh Harrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Harrison.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Grounded to short. And there's one away. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep to straightaway right. Pulls, ranging back to the track, and it's gone as they add still another.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
His average right at 295 here to start play. 10 home runs and 29 driven in. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Peterson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. But he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away.
Leading off for the Dodgers, shortstop, Corey.
First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. So digging in now, Cody Bellinger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Looking at his career totals, Bellinger is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. Dickerson's there. 2 gone. Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Seager leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Now a spin and a throw back to second and a dive, but he's back in there. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a pickoff play at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And a dive, but he's back. And now he'll go back to second another time here. And a dive, but he's back in. Now the double steal is on here. He swings and misses. Throw down.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
So 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Into the box, Josh Bell. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Now the 2-1 pitch. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in now, Francisco Cervelli. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. To third. Turner's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Sean Rodriguez. First pitch on its way. Strike.
0-1.
And a fastball just a bit high. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Next for the Dodgers, JT Realmuto. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roll. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game. Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Another look to first, and he'll dive back in. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1 on the first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play, and an easy one to turn.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Shot toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going to hold calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Gregory Polanco.
Leading off for the Pirates.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Gregory Polanco
Takes a knee-high fastball.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Stepping in, Jamison Taillon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Now a bunt attempt here. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
The batter, number 5, second base.
Josh Harrison stands in.
Harrison.
Keuchel's ready. First pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. Frazier is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
First baseman number 35.
Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And that one's wet. Bounced right into the Allegheny. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, number 17 for him on the season, as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
In now, Chris Taylor, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's a little chopper up the middle, backhanded, and there are 2 away now. So striding in, DJ LeMahieu. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Now here it comes. Fly ball out to right field. Polanco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Two and 2 to Adam Frazier. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Peterson on the run, and they can't run it down. Another 2-2 offering. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 3-2 ball game. Striding in, Corey Dickerson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Turner camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter,
Josh Bell the next to hit. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. 0-1 the count. Keuchel into his motion. Here's the 0-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire. So stepping in, JT Realmuto, a hit in 2 tries for him so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Toles. Singled homer run in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left. And a fastball just a bit up. Smoker stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2000.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Polanco giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Missed with a slider. Toles, a runner at first with 2 gone. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get back in safely. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Number 46 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 46.
Here's the
Leading off for the Pirates, catcher, Francisco Silverly.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Taylor coming on. 1 out.
Third baseman, number 3.
Ready for another chance? Sean Rodriguez. Lifetime history with Josh Fields. He's a .333 hitter. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
2-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Gregory Polanco.
Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that will conclude matters here in the second. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Here's Corey Seager, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Lined into left center. And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th. The relay. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is high and outside for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring.
Now a spin and another throwback. The second. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Bucks out. Here's Jordy Mercer now. Lifetime history.
Third baseman, Jordy Mercer. Your attention, please.
Call to the bullpen complete as the right-handed workhorse Ryan Madsen set to take over. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 0-2 delivery. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh Harrison. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Is back up the middle and into center field. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And he's called out on a close play at third. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Gloved by LeMahieu, and 8 innings have come and gone now. The Steel City at night, seen there from the split of the Ohio River as we welcome you back to PNC Park. Felipe Vasquez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th.
The batter, catcher.
Now at the plate, JT Real. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch on its way. Up around the face. LeMahieu. Aboard here at first with nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Marte is under it. He's got it 1 away. So a big moment here, and standing in, Andrew Cole. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned a double play to finish this one once and for all.
3-2 to finish in tonight's game. The Pittsburgh Pirates rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jamison Taillon earns win number 7 on the season. Felipe Vasquez. Afternoon baseball on tap from one of the best. Trevor Williams gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he could throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
A solo home run for Corey Seager. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Ready now, Cody Bellinger. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
And he will get there to make the running play. And Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Pirates, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
And that one just missed outside. Vero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
On the move is Taylor. He gets there, but he missed it. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Harrison leads off second with nobody out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Verdugo waits on it. 1 down. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Coming to the plate now, Starling Marte. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Comes set and the 0-1. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Swing and a line drive. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around and score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
To 1-2 now. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Polanco on the run. He dives, but he can't make the play, and this one hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right. The run scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
Boy, I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw to third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on.
And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. One 0 count. Here it is. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. His previous history with Trevor Williams, he's 1 for 3. Line drive to center field. Marte the catch. Now here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Polanco, and he makes a nice catch. Leading off the inning, Francisco Cervelli, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Riding into the box, Sean Rodriguez. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Here's Gregory Polanco. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Verdugo. And the inning is over. 1-2. Back in Pittsburgh, we get a shot from the city across the Monongahela River. Try to say that 10 times fast.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 35.
So with one away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. Here's the first pitch to him. Up around the face. Not close. It's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. On the ground to the right side. Harrison's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Trevor Williams. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Ball and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And with 1 gone in the inning, let's give you a look at the current standings in the National League West entering play to see where the Dodgers find themselves in the division race. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Harrison. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay. Well, he is in there with a triple.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinker fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he's safe. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is in there, a called strike 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, JT Realmuto. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
That's a ball.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. And yet another throw over. And the runner back. A runner at first with no outs here. And there he goes towards second. Got him swinging to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Now batting.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bouncer. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Frazier takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. At the plate, Josh Bell set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Cervelli hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he takes ball one. Hit hard on the ground to second. Mayhew's got it. And that's the second out. Into the box now, Sean Rodriguez comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. Hit high and deep to right center. Giving Chase his tolls. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. Start off the fifth in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Towards second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Toles. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. So with the runner safely at third with one away, there you get a look at the team leaders in 3 base hits. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Rodriguez shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Now batting, Gregory Polanco. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Zero.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. Seager is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now in the box, Trevor Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that one stayed too low apparently. And a step off. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A ball and a strike. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Josh Harrison, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Here's a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Justin Turner to start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Soft liner towards center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Michael Feliz takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Turner on at first. Nobody out. 2-0 now. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Hot shot on the ground to short. There's Harrison for 1. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play. Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And there's his first base hit in this one. And some trouble now in right field. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. And their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First things first, here's a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, runner back safely. The 1-0. He's running in there. Now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end. And that will bring in Adam Frazier. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. In there at the letters 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Holes in pursuit, 1 away. Here's Starling Marte, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. A high fastball is in there.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And you can see where he ranks on the Pirates team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. A hit in 2 tries so far. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. From the stretch. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Popped up. Bell trying to get there, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
How about it? Right fielder.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The 0-1. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Harrison. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 99.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Josh Bell.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is in off the plate.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Full count now. The pitch. Lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Hit back up the middle. LeMahieu on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Now to the plate, Sean Rodriguez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1's the count.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 31.
Here comes the first pitch.
Now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot.
Hit out towards second. Harrison has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Here's Corey Seager. He was a double play victim last time around. Now here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Just got a piece up the line. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
A ball and a strike now. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike three. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's Gregory Polanco. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Josh Hader is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Hader is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good...
Ouch, that one hit him.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
The 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Polanco gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit hard back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the 8th. Josh Harrison stands in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Harrison. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. Missed with a slider.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Up next for the Buccos, Starling Marte. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Ross Stripling trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game. Hernandez is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
First baseman number 65.
Kenley Jansen enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3.
Kenley Jansen.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball 1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. George Cantos is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Michael Saunders will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7th hole in the lineup. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Riding in once again, Chris Taylor, 0 for 3. To this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends.
His hitting streak to 9 games. Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
And that misses inside. 1-0. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Looped out towards short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Jock Peterson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded back up the middle. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Set to get his day started, Michael Saunders. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. In now, Gregory Polanco. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And that's in there. 2-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 outs saved. Job well done.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to